Alright, let's see. The screen size is a bit off, so let me fix... Oh no! Oh! Okay, let me get my magnifying glass so I can play some River City Girls. Look at this. Some bullshit. I'll just keep the screen size on full. Everything else is garbage. Anyway, welcome to part 2 of River City Girls. Last part, we got Misako and the crew, and we got access to our special abilities. The characters can also grab people, throw them around the room, and ground and pound. Or at least the male characters. The female characters, Misako and Kyoko, they cannot grab people. Or ground and pound. But in return, they cannot get grabbed themselves. In order to initiate a grab with Kunio Riki, you need to walk into the enemy while punching them. Here's the gimmick with this particular school section. The whole place is coming down! Now, the Hamazamo students, at least that's how I think that name is pronounced, I'm sorry if I'm butchering that, the students are demolishing the building. There's no time limit, you're in no danger of dying in a building collapse instantly, but if you're on a collapsing floor, you will take damage. Now, here's Misako. She's Honestly, I think you're better off doing more damage with the guys rather than the girls. But here's Misako in action in slap fights. Again, she cannot grab people or ground and pound. But like I said before, she cannot get grabbed, so I guess you're trading one negative for one positive? Maybe? Her special moves are a diving headbutt type maneuver and a hurricane kick similar to Ryu's from Street Fighter. And Kunio's kinda got the same thing going for himself too. He's also got like a headbutt move and a diving or a hurricane kick similar to Ryu. Riki's also got his own set of special moves too, one of which is the Shoryuken, which is honestly kind of unreliable at points and very short range. But another one that's even more useful is the Shadow Punch, which is like 1,000 punches in one, and is very good for bosses. Kyoko's also got a similar moveset, but instead of punches, it's the Chun-Li kicks like she had in River City Girls. Actually no, I said that backwards, because this game came out first, therefore she had this move in this game first. In 1994. In Japan only. Why didn't we get this game at first? In fact, I think we only got maybe 3 or 4 of these games in the States. In the 80s and 90s, we got Renegade, which is the original game from 1986. We got River City Ransom, that's probably the most famous one, other than River City Girls. And then we got Super Dodgeball on the NES. Nowadays you can play all of the games on one collection on the Switch and PS4. But imagine back in the day you get done playing the original River City Ransom, or Renegade, and you're not aware that there are like 20 or 50 other games in Japan based on the same character. This guy is famous. Then again, the same could be said about Sonic, Mario, Star Wars. There's about 100 Star Wars games, and I'm pretty sure 20% of that was released in Japan only. Oh, I hate it when the game spawns enemies on the other side of the screen, so I have to run back and beat them up, and then run back to the exit. Damn, Kunio throws pretty hard. Come on, Kyoko. Let's get to know each other. Why did I ever go out with you, Ryuta? I didn't know you were such a comedian. Isn't your face funny enough? Already funny enough? Damn, I didn't know Kyoko had it in her. She's like a completely different character in this game. And don't think you can insult me just because I've been so nice to you lately. Even if you scream now, that Riki of yours isn't here to save you. Think again, loser. What? Kunio? Riki? No, it's Tom and Jerry. Get behind us, Kyoko. I need to take out the trash. And by that, I mean that walking dumpster head. Okay, that was a stupid line. Stop insulting my looks. They're dignified. Lots of people have said so. Whatever. This school's about to collapse anyway, but not before I teach you a lesson. Ryuta here is a bit difficult to deal with. There's going to be a constant stream of enemies just trying to butt in. So what you want to do is deal with them first before you get to Ryuta. Which means Green Pompadour dude here has to die now. It's going to be annoying. Oh yeah, and the building's collapsing. Which if you're not careful is going to knock you down and knock away some health. A way to avoid damage from the building collapsing is to just time your jumps with the building falling. That's how you avoid most of the damage. Here's the hurricane kick in action. It's kind of slow to pull off. Kunio jumps into the air and then he does the move. It's really awkward to do in desperate situations. That's where Riki is better than Kunio when it comes to boss fights. Which I should be switching to Riki in a couple of minutes. This is one of those games where alternating through your characters is a must. If one character in your group dies, then you have to retry at a checkpoint. The good thing about River City Girl Zero is that there are unlimited continues, not no continues. You don't have to worry about game over. At least the spin kick is good for getting you off the ground when the building's collapsing. But anyway, enough about Kunio, it's time for Riki to throw some hands. In the name of love... I'm recording this on the day before Valentine's Day. And if there was a Grinch for Valentine's Day, I would probably be that guy. I don't like romantic comedies. If Quantumania is a romantic comedy... Anyway, here's Riki in action, and his shadow punch is freaking broken. This guy is literally just walking into my fists. This is the #1 strategy for this part of the game all the way up until, I want to say, Disco Almanac in 2 parts from now. That's where the game gets tough. Where's Disco Almanac 1 part from now? Actually, I think it's 1 part from now. My mistake! I'm just trying to play catch up on my recordings because I've been away for like 7 months. Shit's insane. Shit's very insane. Please stop hitting me! I'm sorry, I was wrong. What a wimp. What happened to Mr. Handsome Tough Guy? Yeesh. I'm pretty sure that was another franchise. You really thought you could replace me, Ryuta? It wasn't my idea. Shinji from the motorcycle gang Blue Emperor told me to wreck the school. Shinji? So I had no choice. See, he threatened me with money. You know how much I like money. Plus, I've heard Shinji's not even the head guy either. Oh, there's somebody else behind it? Behind him is the entire Samwa gang. The Samwa gang? What? I don't know who they are. I just heard Shinji and that name once. And where's Shinji now? Well, he should be getting in the robot. Make him talk, Misako. In the dick! Go! The amusement park. He's probably there right now. That amusement park Nobu was talking about. We should go there. You guys still out here? Come on, let's get to that amusement park and beat Shinji up. He forced me and my friends to do work. Work. All capital. And that's the worst thing you can do to a teenager. Wait. What? Reword that. What? Of course, I can't stand by because the power of love. I still don't like romantic comedies, by the way. Anyway, Kyoko, join your crew. Yoko has the same basic moveset as Misako, but she has Riki's special abilities. The Thunder Kick, or Dragon Kick I think it's called, functionally works the same as the Shadow Punch, which also makes Kyoko a boss killer. It's basically Kunio and Misako are good for stages, and Riki and Kyoko are good for bosses. Or you can just switch between all of them because you can't let one person die. Otherwise you have to restart at a checkpoint. There's also that spin around punch elbow thing, which is kind of useless unless the characters are right on top of you, which can be useful then, but it's still very awkward. There's also a jump knee, which everybody can do, so it doesn't really matter. What really matters is how much you're punching people in the face. Or bitch slapping them, that also works. The freaking enemies can go diagonally, but I can't? Boo, this game sucks. Oh, instead of green pompadour dude, it's blonde pompadour dude. Got a promotion, I guess. Anyway, the amusement park should be right down the street from there. In fact, we're already here. Dude, everything here is within walking distance. It's not like River City Girls 2, where everything's a city. Oh hey, that's Ryusaku from school. Ah, don't hit me! I'm sorry, sir, I was taking a 5-minute break. No, 2 minutes! 1! What are you so afraid of? Ah, oh, you're not him, are you? You look just like him, though. Wait, you know someone who looks exactly like me? Sort of. He comes here sometimes to talk to Shinji. What's his name? Ken, I think. Yeah, that's what Shinji was calling him. Ken. And where's Ken now? So we could beat his ass. I don't know, but I saw Shinji at the Ferris wheel. But please don't tell him I was taking a break. Is that your biggest concern? Yeah, well, whatever. Here's the best part of the game. The Ferris wheel fight. I freaking love this set piece here. I also like the music that plays here too. It's very intimidating for some reason. May have something to do with the Super Nintendo's guitar sound, or maybe, I don't know. But anyway, you'll have, I think it's 4 or 5 enemies that spawn on the Ferris wheel cars, and you have to knock them off and then beat them up. There is no fall damage between you or the bad guys here, you just beat them up like normal. But there's something entertaining about knocking somebody off the Ferris wheel from the very top and then they just get back up like nothing ever happened. This music is so incredible! If you couldn't tell, I like the soundtrack to this game. It's honestly the best part of the game. That goes mainly for the 16-bit soundtrack, but I also like the intro and outro songs that were added to the re-release. Very 90s sounding hip-hop for the ending theme, which I did put for the end screen. Alright, so the way you can grab onto the Ferris wheels, because you can't grab onto them normally by just jumping up, you have to press the attack button while you're in the air in order to latch onto them. You'll see Kunio and or company pounce, is the best way I can describe the animations. They'll pounce at something and that's how they'll latch onto the ledge of stuff. You can do that with low-hanging stuff too, like at Ricky's Clops in school. It was not Niketsu High, it was that other school that had the really weird name that I can't pronounce. You can grab onto broken exit signs over there. And I will say this is really unique for a beat 'em up. I'm not sure if there are other beat 'em ups that had a Ferris wheel fight. I know the Batman and Robin game on Super Nintendo had was a roller coaster fight with Joker. It wasn't Ferris wheel, but similar concept. And I remember that boss fight being difficult too. It was the first or second level. Batman and Robin on Super Nintendo was pretty tough. Attention park goers, this is Shinji, a member of the Blue Emperor gang. If you got something to say to me, Kunio, come meet me at the roller coaster. Speaking of roller coasters, let's see how tough you really are. Will do. Alright, so let's drop off here and exit stage left. I think it immediately takes you to the roller coasters. Or it just takes you to the main area. I thought it takes you to the road. Oh, whatever. Oh, cool, it's green pompadour dude and blonde pompadour dude in the same room trying to kill me. It's a conspiracy. And I know these guys have names because they return in a couple of other games, but I just don't know what their names are. These guys are just generic goon number 76-B. Who can grab me, but they don't do that much damage. Oh yeah, and this part, as well as the Ferris wheel, are on two-dimensional planes. I don't know, for some reason the game switches to 2D for platforming or a more simple style of beat 'em up. Attention park goers, seems like Kunio is tougher than he looks. Show yourself, coward! Stop hiding behind radio technology. Sure thing, Kunio. I'll be waiting for you at the go-kart track. Kunio Kart. Make that a thing, way for Kunio Kart right now. Hey Kunio, can we ride the roller coaster first, please? I've never been on it. Well, you could say no, or you could just ride the roller coaster by pressing up, and I swear, this thing is the most ridiculous roller coaster of all time. The reason I say that is, well, you'll see in a few seconds the car goes airborne. And then it goes backwards. I'm not even sure Roller Coaster Tycoon will allow that. And I've never even played Roller Coaster Tycoon, but apparently you can make a lot of crazy shit in that game. And Kunio's having the time of his life. Where are the other characters at? I know they go inside of Kunio in some sort of pocket dimension like Final Fantasy VII, but come on, there are 4 seats available. Here's the loop-de-loop. Okay, nothing too crazy, but the craziest part is right here, actually. Oh god, that's not how momentum in physics works. What if the thing capsizes? This just in, we got 4 high schoolers that were killed on a roller coaster ride earlier. How did this turn out? Well, there was a drop off at a 90-degree angle, and the car just kind of fell over. Been telling the city to close this park down for years, but they didn't listen. They did not listen. No! This roller coaster should not exist. I can see a lot of 90-degree angles. I mean, come on, a lot of roller coasters do that. It's fun, it will scare people, it's a good time. But a launch off at a 90-degree angle? A fucking launch off? No, I'm good. That was so much fun. No real gameplay purpose. Okay, but still pretty great. You say that, Misako, but I practically got all my health back, so that did serve a gameplay purpose. You liar. Which is why you want to say yes when she asks you to get on the ride. That will help you with the boss fight here. Welcome to the amusement park. You've been enjoying yourselves? Yes, but that's not the point. Where's Ken? Ken? Gee, who's that? No one I know. It seems like he doesn't know who Ken is, so we gotta beat him up until he remembers. Shinji here has some of the same moves that Kunio does. He's got the hurricane kick, and he'll kick you a far distance too, because, jeez. Kunio for smash? Shinji for smash? No? Okay, yeah. I don't think so. But yeah, watch out for that hurricane kick, because it does a ton of damage. It's like a good 1/10 of your health. Switch to Riki and let the fist fly. I said, let the fist fly. Riki! Riki, hit him! Yeah, this'll do. The enemies will actively try to avoid the punching now. Well, they were trying to do that before, but even more so. Finally found a use for that uppercut. I swear, that's the most short-range attack in this game. And unlike other games in the series, like River City Ransom, you cannot pick up weapons. That baseball bat Kyoko carries, that's a lie. Or at least it's a lie in this game. Not so much in River City Girls 1 and 2. drop kick. You can mix up your punches and kicks as well. It's not that much of a difference. The punch does the same as a kick. I think the kick's a bit shorter range though for some reason. It's definitely like Double Dragon in that regard. Oh Jesus! I told you that hurricane kick boots you across the yard. But with a few punches to the face, Shinji should be down. But not out though, he's gonna come back. I'm just gonna run away because you're standing there. Oh seriously, why are you standing there? Oh, now you run. Idiots! Hey, what? Why is my bike here? Because they stole it. Riki, Shinji just took off on his bike. He's headed for the highway. The highway? Where's that jerk headed now? Another theme park? If I remember correctly, Blue Emperor Gang's hideout is at Area 13. Area 13, huh? Let's go. We'll all just fit onto one bike. And here's the first of 3 driving sections. And they suck. It's kind of like Road Rash, except worse. Way worse. It's got good music, and that's about it. You got these other bikers here that will try and steer you off the road. And they're annoying to hit. You need to be precise on where you kick the bikers. There are some times where you're kicking them and it just won't register because they're not on the same plane of existence as you. It's like fighting Ghost Rider. Except fighting Ghost Rider would probably be even cooler than this. Okay, let's kick this guy off. Kick him. Kick him. No. There we go. Be careful of the walls. They will knock you off in one hit. And if that happens, you have to restart the driving section over. And you want to be careful with some of these turns. They're kind of sharp and really dickish actually. Like right here, that was a damn near 90-degree angle turn. Don't feel compelled to hit the gas all the time. There are brakes. Kunio was smart enough to install brakes in this thing. I was seriously kicking at the guy and nothing happened. Yo, what is going on with the hits? Let me hit him. Let me kick him off his bike. Let me see him crash and burn. He needs to die today. I'm psychotic. There we go. Not even close to my destination. I'm already down half my health. A little bit over half my health. Man, this sucks. And let me guess, this guy's gonna kill me because my foot is invisible for some reason. Or impervious. Oh no, I killed him. Oh, that was convenient, but I'm still not even at my destination. Again, the music being the highlight of the game, this level in particular, it sounds very Seinfeld-ish. And I almost got sucked into the wall there. Get away. Want to get kicked by my non-working invisible foot? I think I'd die here in a couple of seconds. I took way too much damage before I took way too much damage before I got to my destination, and you can't switch characters on the bike. Even though they apparently all fit on the bike. How are the other 3 characters getting around? And I got pasted. Okay, so Kunio's driving the bike because it's his bike. Misako's probably calling shotgun because Kunio's girlfriend. How are Riki and Kyoko getting places? You just teleport? And how do these stages even work with 2 players? Because this game has 2 players, there's 1 bike, apparently, and I don't have any friends that will play this game, so... What, are 2 bikes on 2 players, but there's allegedly the 1 bike for Kunio? It's probably one of those gameplay story segregation things that are like, don't think about it, just fight people on bikes and watch them roll down the highway. The rolling down the highway animation is so funny. Still no Road Rash where you can literally send people into a bunch of cows and street signs and into a cabin and then they get run over by a car. No, not quite like that, but it's close enough. Screw you guys, I figured out the hitbox. Yeah, it sounds like a very offshoot version of the Seinfeld theme. Oh god! Oh, I almost died there. The good thing about these enemies is they're affected by the walls too, so they'll go flying off in one hit. Which is actually the same as getting kicked, so they're just really weak enemies in general. I should almost be there, it's a couple more turns. You never know when these road rash sections will end, they tend to drag on a bit. Maybe it's just me. And if I'm not mistaken, I think there's like a signpost to the right of the screen whenever you're getting close to the destination. I recorded this game, this is like my second playthrough of the game. I recorded that, and I'm still not familiar with this game, to be quite honest. But I'm still learning. Ow! Asshole. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's at the very left of the screen, telling you how much further it's the destination's at, which only shows up at the very end of the bike chase, so it doesn't really matter. Keep your guard up. Looks like they're already waiting for us. The good thing about starting a new section is all of our health replenishes. Maybe this game is not that bad. Still kinda mean though. So next time on River City Zero, we beat up Shinji again. Cause he's that much of a prick.
Hey, you, don't you know where you are? Hey, everybody! We're setting the river city. Tonight's act is the one, the only River City